Good morning everyone, my name's Jenny and I'm here today to take you through the first of 4 different classes which will occur every Friday. So today we're going to start with and it's called Yorta Yoga. So I'm going to just lead you through them. Everyone does the movements differently to different ways, and so just follow me through. Don't get too worried, and we'll just make our way through the class and see how we all go, and then we'll have a chat at the end of the class. So first of all, if you could just take your shoes off and your socks off and kick them off and pop them over there. I'll just dim the lights a little bit. We'll just want to relax. I'll get you into groups, like into a line of 4 in each line, and then we need plenty of room. So to start with, I'm just going to get us all to lie down, and we're going to pretend that we're the stars of the Southern Cross. So stars of the Southern Cross are so bright, especially in the Goulburn Valley where we're from. And so we're going to lie down, and it's just to make sure that we're not going to touch anyone. So we'll lie down like stars, and then we'll move our arms and legs around so that we're like the stars in the sky. So the story I'm going to tell you now is about Yorta Yorta land. That's why this yoga is called that. Yorta Yorta is the name for the area of land that stretches from Echuca down through Shepparton and up around to Wangaratta. And where it's Yorta Yorta land, it's what the Aboriginal people have called it for tens and tens of thousands of years, so a very long time. So it's a very special piece of land, and it's our land in the Goulburn Valley. So the Aboriginal people that live in Yorta Yorta land are known as Yorta Yorta people. So today we're going to go through some of the special things about this Yorta Yorta land. So now we've done the stars, and then I'm going to move into, so to collect the food, the Yorta Yorta people would go to the river, which was the Murray River or the Goulburn River, where there's always lots of fish, and they would use spears to catch the fish. And so then we will move into warrior pose, which is this, and we will have our spears. And so let's all pretend that we're warriors with our spears, and we're getting ready to get those fish out of the river, because there's so many fish in the river. Let's stretch out, arms ready, holding our spears. Fantastic. That's great. And then sometimes the Aboriginal people, the Yorta Yorta people, would go out in canoes. And they were famous for their canoes because they were made out of one single piece of red gum bark off a tree. So they're fantastic canoes. And they'd go along in their canoes and they'd paddle their canoe. So let's all paddle our canoes. Okay, moving along. Fantastic. See, this is easy, isn't it? We're moving down the river in our canoes. And then they would cast a fishing net, because they used to make these amazing nets to catch the Murray cod, and they caught them on the lines. So now we're going to throw out the nets. Throw out the nets. Fantastic. One more time. Balance up, throw out the net. And then they'd look up, and there was beautiful big gum trees, which you still see along the riverbanks, don't you? So let's all be a big tall gum tree. Stretch out, wave a little bit in the wind. That's the tallest. See, doesn't that feel beautiful on your back? Reach your fingers out, and let's all be big gum trees. Fantastic. And then in those gum trees is where you'd find the best kookaburras. Let's all be a kookaburra. Remember, kookaburras have those great big beaks. They're incredible, aren't they? They're amazing. Birds, let's be a big kookaburra in the tree. And then, you know what kookaburras like to eat? They like to eat snakes. So let's lay on the floor again and move into the snake pose. Look at this. I'm a snake. The kookaburras watch the snakes, don't they? They get them with their beaks. So let's put our head up put our feet up, and we're long brown snakes that live up in our area. Alright, now we've gone, because along the riverbanks there's also kangaroos, and there'd be hundreds of them watching us, ready to bound away. Let's all be a kangaroo. You know how they have their paws out? They might have a joey in their pouch, and they might not. And they're great big kangaroos, and they bound along the riverbanks. Big, wonderful kangaroos. And then, on the other side of the river, there's emus. And the emus are out looking for food. See if you can balance and be an emu. I'm not that great at balancing, but it's fun to try. Sometimes the emus are incredible because they peck down and touch their toes. Can the emus do that? Can you do that? Sometimes you can get your hands right down. Sometimes you can't either, but that's okay. So then at night, when darkness came, and someone would have to guard the camp to make sure everyone was safe. So let's go back into warrior pose and guard our camp. So someone's awake at night, making sure everyone's safe. And they're the warrior. Alright, so now we're going to lie down again, and I want you to close your eyes and listen to your breathing, and feel your hands on your chest, lie flat down, and imagine you're floating down the Murray River. So paddle your feet up and down to paddle your body. Move your body. Take long, deep breaths and smell the beautiful gum trees. Imagine them blowing in the river, blowing in the breeze, moving their branches in the wind. Let's all just slow down and smell it. Beautiful. And then when you feel like you're floating along, we're nearly paddled across to the sandbar side of the river. We're going to roll onto our right side, which is the side facing where the door is, and slowly move ourselves up and sit here, and then we'll have a chat and we'll talk about the class and see what you all thought of it today, and if you've ever been told any Yorta Yorta stories or anything from your families or relatives or aunts, and we'll talk about the animals that we might make into moves next week. So thank you.